I got consensus. We was talking off the camera. L know. I'm like, why y'all be fighting so much? Like, I understand, like, it's a part of the show, but
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's a part of the show, because if you say it's a part of the show, it's giving very much. It's not giving that it's authentic. These are actual, real situations that people be having in arguments, and I feel like, you know, when you're on, for me anyway, so I'm gonna break it down to how it is if I film a TV show. If I'm on somebody's show, I'm gonna want to be their favorite. I'm gonna motherfucking entertain. Any bitch play with me, I'm going to her shit. Like, I'm gonna make sure I'm the talk of the show. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I named my show Heavy Hitter. You know what I'm saying? I want nothing but heavy hitters on my fucking team. Like, I don't want no lames. I don't want nobody who ain't got no business. I don't want nobody that's not standing on business. Like, I want real heavy hitters, gutter shit.
So you'll never change to little hitters?
No, if you a little hitter, you're going home.
Right.
Little hitters going home.
Suck the titty, cocoa, and kiss fun. That's it. Nothing else.
Trying to bring false narratives up front so they can hide the fact of what they really doing. It's bitches in here that are really in here fucking.
No, I don't want you to fuck. I'm not. We ain't got to fuck in the pool, man. No, we not. Right now. What? Snatch her shit. No, I don't know what's going on.
Hey, yo, streets, turn me up.
Welcome to Death Row, bitch. Don't be popping your shit if you ain't gon' slide. Welcome to Death Row, bitch. Hoes be swearing they down till it's time to ride. Welcome to Death Row, bitch. Stand in your business when it's your turn to hit. Welcome to Death Row, bitch. You can get right in your shit for joking like Chris. Welcome to Death Row, bitch. Don't be popping your shit if you ain't gon' slide. Welcome to Death Row, bitch. Hoes be swearing they down till it's time to ride. Welcome to Death Row, bitch. Stand in your business when it's your time to hit. Welcome to Death Row, bitch. You can get right in your shit for joking like Chris. Let a natty asshole have the internet. When they see me, these bitches show me respect. Don't involve me unless it's
Welcome back, everybody. This is Pastor Peart with another video. Listen, it's real talking. I got a special guest here with me today. You may have seen her on your TV or heard her on your music apps all over. None other than, I need a round of applause, y'all. Fetti. The CEO herself.
Period. It's your girl Fetti Fein checking the fucking in. Y'all already know how I'm coming.
Already know. Talk to us.
You already know. Oh yeah, my question though, Fetti. So, for the people who don't know you, talk about your journey, who you are, and how you got started.
Okay, so really, I'm a country girl. I came from a small little town. Don't nobody, really know about. I came from nothing. So, I just want to be the person that's going to be able to, show my family things they never had a chance to see in this world. It's a lot of things they haven't been able to see. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be that one, my family backbone. You know what I'm saying? That one. I'm that girl.
So you here to change the generation.
Mhm.
I understand completely, and that's what's up. I think that's one of the newest things that we as Black people started to think about. Like, I think we probably saying, and not to say our parents were selfish, but they was not really thinking about the future like that, to think about building generational wealth. They were more focused on making it happen and making moves for a certain time right now to make sure they good, but they didn't really think about the future. So
yeah, and I got a lot of siblings, and they all over the place. But, some of them straight, some of them going through shit. I got some that one doing time. My sister, my older sister passed away a couple of years back. One of my brothers, he doing good, I just want to be the one to just change, you know, a lot for them. Like, I just see the struggle. I done felt the struggle, so.
That's a fact.
So, so speaking about your siblings, have they seen you on TV, and then were they like surprised to see you on TV?
Yeah, pretty much. Because that's just something people don't get to do that's from where I'm from. So, yeah, they very excited. You know, of course, they probably think I got more money than I actually got.
They probably do now.
You know, but yeah, I'm still, you know, I'm still pushing. I'm still, you know, I'm trying to be the next Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm still, when I do become that, I'm still gonna continue to push for more success.
Facts. Speaking of Beyonce, would you make a song with her?
Of course.
Okay. I like that.
Of course.
I just had to ask that.
Why wouldn't I?
I got my co-host here, man. Shout out to my co-host is here. Y'all have any questions for Fetti since she's here, the queen?
Go ahead, kick it off.
Y'all looking at me like I'm about to say some crazy shit.
That's usually what you do.
You got the phone ready, I see.
So speaking of Beyonce, I had a question that I wrote down because like I was on Instagram and like something that like a common topic that pops up is how Nicki Minaj she influences like a lot of the new generation of female rappers. So my question was like, when did you know that you wanted to do music and that it was a passion for you, and like what role model did you have towards your music? Like who did you want to sound like, or who motivated you to like get into that mode to say, hey, I want to make more music?
Well, when I was like a preteen up until like 15, like I say, I got siblings, and my brothers, they used to always like make up raps with the laptop. Like, we only had a laptop. We were still able to record on that laptop. Like, we sitting there on the laptop, like close on there, recording shit. And my brother would actually get it mixed and mastered and stuff like that. And people used to tell them like, she out rapping y'all, you feel me? She killing that shit. She popping her shit, like she gangster, you know what I'm saying? They was fucking with it. So, you know, I just kept on doing it with them, you know, as I grew. And then it was like when I went and did some time in jail, you know, I did 2 years, 8 months in the county, 16 in prison. So, you know, I did a lot of thinking. When I actually went in there, before I went in there, I was a real hardcore gangbanger, you feel me? As I'm in there, I'm doing a lot of thinking. I notice all my friends, they not there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just being in that box, it just actually make you just think on what you want to do when you get out. So I used to write in there, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, none of the shit I wrote when I was in there, I didn't fucking record it. But I did start taking my music serious, and I just decided, yo, when I get out, I'm getting the fuck away from here. For the simple fact, all these people I was running with, nobody's here for me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's here to help me. Nobody's here to comfort me. Nobody but my mom. So it was like, when I get out, I'm getting the fuck from around here. And when I got out, I got the fuck from around here. I left Henderson, North Carolina. I went to ATL and then Palm Beach, and now I done worked my way up here. So it's like, that's just,
so when you got out, that's when you started making the music? That's when you took it serious?
Yeah, that's when I really started like working 9 to 5s and actually investing in myself, like going through the real struggle, paying bills, investing at the same time. You know, at the same time, I'm learning about music business, where I can actually get money from putting my music out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was like, I just started putting myself around people that's really in the music industry, whether they singers, rappers, engineers, you know, whether they producing music videos, videographers. Like, I just started putting myself around people that's in that field, you know, and being around those people, they introduce you to people that can actually put you deeper into that field, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, that's what made me start taking it serious. And when I actually got on reality TV, I feel like I manifested that shit, because my first mixtape was called Reality Television. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And when I did that mixtape, I didn't know that I was going to actually be there. I just know I used to watch the shows. I wanted to do it one day. But once I got the opportunity, I'm like, shit, this gonna be a boost for my music. And after I did it, I started actually seeing like money from my music because I gained more fans.
Speaking of music, I gotta talk about that single that you made, Slam Dunk, on them hoes. Tell me the inspiration of making that song, Slam Dunk. Like, what inspired you to make that song?
I don't even know. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I just be writing a lot. Like, I can be driving and I think of a bar. You know what I'm saying? And I just put that shit in my notes. Like, this happened, of course, 45 times a day. You know, if I do that at least throughout the whole week, by the time I actually get to put some shit together, I'm gonna be done put some fire ass shit together. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's how Slam Dunk came about. Like, I just got beats and I went through what I had and I just put shit together.
So you don't do too much writing?
I do write, but it's like when I write, I'm writing the shit that I already
came up with in your mind?
Yeah,
so you just
throughout my day.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Little Wayne.
Like when he just told me to freestyle, you saw after I said that little shit, I wrote it in my phone.
So you don't forget your bars.
Yeah, so I don't forget that.
That's what's up. So you come up with most of the bars. You don't really like just think through it. It's just like life experiences as you going through the day. The bar come up and you just jot it down, and then later on you put it together.
But as I was putting it together, I was just coming up with a vision, and I was just like, yeah, Slam Dunk on the hook. Man, I gotta do this video. I was like, I gotta get a part when we actually dunking the ball. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming up with the visions and everything as I'm writing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that. I don't know. I can't explain.
That's talent, because a lot of people when they actually sit down to write, they actually have to concentrate to write. So it doesn't come to them naturally where they'll come up with bars throughout the day. They have to concentrate to write, and they can only focus on one thing. With you're saying like you working the whole mechanisms of the visuals with the writing and everything that you're doing. So that's really dope. Like a lot of people, it takes some years to do it, and some people never even get it. So that's talent right there. It's mad talent.
Most people never really get it.
That's real facts for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But the fact that you got it, you know what I mean, that's down pack right there. So I got another question for you, Fetti. You gotta name me top 5 artists, female artists, in your opinion. Who's your top 5 female artists? It can be old, it can be new, it can be dead, and you can include yourself. But top 5 artists, female artists of all time.
Do you mean like people I look up to, or people that's like hot right now that I listen to?
Hot right now that you listen to.
Okay, I would do Nicki, Cardi, Megan.
You're getting hot right. Ooh, it's getting hotter and hotter. It's getting hotter and hotter. I like this. It's getting hotter.
Yeah.
Like when the City Girls first came out, I feel like they was trash, but right now I feel like they doing a big one, and you know I fuck with them, especially Young Miami with the Fabio Foreign, and you know they actually putting bars in their shit. You know.
Facts.
Me.
I ended with you. Right.
Ain't
even mad at you.
Me.
Right. Hell, see, I
ain't even mad at you. I ain't even mad at you.
Yeah, we not mad at you.
I mean, shit, speaking about tracks and speaking about the vision, you know, let's get into the track that you made for the actual release of the show that is out right now. The Big 3 is out.
The Big 3.
The Big 3 is out. So putting that together. Because I'ma say it from, cause you know we did the production, so I'ma say it from now the fan standpoint. Me sitting on the fan side, not the inside of it. Like just paying attention to what you did when you created the actual soundtrack. Welcome to Death Row. When you created the soundtrack, it's like being in the studio with y'all seeing the inside mechanisms, a lot of people wouldn't have seen or even understood what you was doing then. So she got the track where she's actually on it with the cast and the artists is on the show. So talk about that real quick. What made you think about going to the studio and actually producing a track for your show?
Okay, so basically, you know, like the main concept was basically based upon Welcome to Death Row. If anybody know the real Death Row, they already know how the real Death Row is coming. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I put my cast, I let all of them do like their own part. I used it as a challenge in the house, so they would put their best forth to the song. So, you know, I split them in 2 groups. I gave one team 1 beat, I gave the other team another beat. And I told them whichever one do the best song, you know, I'm going to use for the introduction of the show. And I'm also going to get on the end of it, like Tupac, you know, Tupac song, he like, fuck such and such, fuck such and such, fuck such and such. So what I did was said, fuck all the other shows that was on the network, because I feel like my show was about to go on the network, you know, and take over the whole network. So, you know, I mean, I made the other shows mad, but it's whatever. I wanted them to talk about it. I wanted them to slander my name. I wanted them, the people that understood why I did it, you know, it was like a marketing thing. You feel me? I didn't care. Long as my numbers going up, that's all that matters. You feel me? Because that back end is what counts.
Exactly.
So, yeah, that's what I did. I based it upon, you know, the real Death Row. I had my cast get on there, pop that shit, and at the end I did my Tupac shit, and when I dropped the intro, it was definitely talked about.
Definitely talked about. Shit, you had the networks going crazy with you.
I mean, you gotta have heart to do shit like that, but that's just how bad I want to win. I don't care. I don't care.
She said, I'm gonna put my foot on their neck. Like, come on, let's do this shit like right now. She said, everybody that's ready to get it could get it. That's 100%, and that's what it is. And just like you said, you know, you come into the game, and you ready for the competition. And exactly as you said, it's marketing. Like, the smartest marketing you can do is, yeah, let me get them mad real quick. They gonna come and hype up, and guess what? Everybody that's in their core group that's hearing them talk about you on their platform, gonna jump on your platform here.
Let me tell y'all something. The network, they go live and stuff, right? And they only bring me up for certain reasons, and I knew that they was gonna bring me up for that reason. And you know, when they brought me up, I was just telling them, like, that's what happened. You feel me? If I wouldn't have did it, I wouldn't even be on your live right now with these 25,000 people. You feel me? Like, you know how many people about to follow me out of these 25,000 viewers? So it's like, this is why I did it.
Do you think like that sort of energy that you bring kind of worries them and makes them scared of you, that you might branch off and start your own business or start your own venture and separate from them?
I don't think they care about me actually separating. I think they actually care about me actually passing them. You know, that's just an insider that I've been thinking for a while. You know what I'm saying? That I never, you know, let out. But, you know, NDA, so it's only much I can say. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm always make the right move for me.
So would you like start your own studio and then hire your own crew and then build your own like network, not network, but build your own foundation and platform that makes people, that brings more revenue and more attention to you?
No, what I did was I actually went and found this other network, which is a smaller network than them. And I felt like when I spoke to that network understood what I'm worth. You get what I'm saying? Like, these people over here that have the big network, they not gonna understand my worth because they already up here. You feel me? So of course the smaller network is gonna come to me with better suggestions and better offers and stuff like that. And of course, me as a businesswoman, I'm gonna go with the smaller network because this bigger network, I done gained so many followers and all this, but I don't feel like I gained like as much money as I should have from what I invested. You know.
Let's talk about.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk because I may be 100%. I may have dropped a post. I don't know. I be writing shit. So I think I dropped the post that said, I'm not worried about the followers, like basically comparing the views to the followers right now. I see people comparing the views to the followers. What I do is I compare the amount of followers to my bank account. So it's like, yeah, you know, getting followers and things such as that is cool, but how many of them people that you're connected with that are following you or connecting back with are doing business with you? And that's what's the most important part for me, and that's where you leverage the game.
Yeah, but you still have to give these people that's following you something to look at, something to buy, something, you know what I'm saying? Like when I was gaining those followers, I was selling eyelashes, I was selling lingerie, you know what I'm saying? I was selling my music, I was, you know what I'm saying? So you still have to put in work, you know what I'm saying? Or them followers gonna leave. If you don't get them nothing to look at, they're gonna forget all about you.
That's a fact. And that's the biggest conversation I have about people. Say, look, like, don't look at these platforms that are growing, but they don't connect back with their followers. You have to engage with your followers. If you're not engaging with them, first of all, if you're not even having a conversation with them, you lose an opportunity because you won't even know what instances, what situation that's gonna put you in a good position or opportunity to work a partnership or deal out to make money, this, that, or third. So that's really a lot of times like, yeah, like, you know, the people who you see that are not really, or that are consciously not really following people back or not really engaging, you gotta watch out for that because it's like, at the end of the day, you're either going to become a partner, you're either gonna, or be a consumer. Are you in that role where you're connecting with the person for real and supporting for real, a partner, consumer, and supporter? Are you in that role where you're a partner for real, you support for real, or you just consuming, and vice versa, the people who are trying to connect with you, because you're gonna have people who aspire to be like you. Are they getting that interaction from you? Are you showing that love back? And that's important.
Yeah, I had told myself I was gonna start tapping more into like going. Well, I'm live all the time with my cast.
Yeah, for sure.
But I do want to tap into more of going live, like actually letting them hear unreleased music. You know, catch their thoughts on it, and you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, and talk to them because I know for sure right now, you know, you're on your CEO vibe. But they gotta know the background that, you know, you start off in the position of having that conversation on lives and stuff like that, speaking to people on lives, bringing them into interviews, giving them a platform. So it's a growth there where you came from doing it on a radio show to now doing it on live television, to actually give them that platform to grow. And it's really like the culture, the community, and you're tailoring to the artists is at that. So it's like having to see that growth, you know, knowing you from way back then to seeing how much you're growing, it's like, yo, like, who can ask for a better person to like connect with than seeing somebody who's actually moving and actually elevating themselves.
Right.
So I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And we know we have another show that's coming up. So let's talk about it.
Okay, so yeah, I have heavy hitters. Well, heavy hitters, I've been kind of wrote heavy hitters, but I was kind of putting it on hold because, you know, I was still finishing out the big three. But, you know, the mess that's been going on is on my Instagram. I did an Instagram live. The big three is not together no more, but me being the businesswoman that I am, I'm still going to push that show. No matter what the other two think, no matter what the other two feel, it's my shit, legally. So I'm going to continue to push it. And I have so many casts that came out and did that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, I just was dealing with people that wasn't as I feel like, I'm not gonna say it's a fact, but I just feel like they wasn't as business oriented as me, and they did a lot of things that, you know, could have fucked up the bag, and it was just a lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say too much, but it was just a lot. So once that situation, you know, came about, I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna bring out heavy hitters. I can't stop. You know what I'm saying? I can't stop. I'm gonna put this right here for a minute, let what I got air, and I'm gonna start on this. So right now it's all about heavy hitters. I'm still promoting the Big 3. It's out right now on V1 TV Network. We are on episode 4. We will be giving y'all a release date for the rest of the season. So yeah, now it's about the heavy hitters.
Ooh, about to go crazy. I got added to the group chat, guys. Oh shit! I finally got access. So
this is about the Big 3, and a lot of people said the Big 3 was crazy. This heavy hitter show is about to be crazy.
Shit, we ready to see it. And I know Pastor Peart, he has concerns. My guy.
I got concerns. We was talking off the camera. L know. I'm like, why y'all be fighting so much? Like, I understand, like, it's a part of the show, but
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's a part of the show, because if you say it's a part of the show, it's giving very much. It's not giving that it's authentic. These are actual, real situations that people be having in arguments, and I feel like, you know, when you're on, for me anyway, so I'm gonna break it down to how it is if I film a TV show. If I'm on somebody's show, I'm gonna want to be their favorite. I'm gonna motherfucking entertain. Any bitch play with me, I'm going to her shit. Like, I'm gonna make sure I'm the talk of the show. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I named my show Heavy Hitter. You know what I'm saying? I want nothing but heavy hitters on my fucking team. Like, I don't want no lames. I don't want nobody who ain't got no business. I don't want nobody that's not standing on business. Like, I want real heavy hitters, gutter shit.
So you'll never change to little hitters?
No, if you a little hitter, you're going home.
Right.
Little hitters going home. That's just what it is. I want to know that you is a heavy hitter. If someone asks one of them, if someone say, who is your CEO? And they go look at me on TV, they gonna say I'm a heavy hitter. Cause I won't dare to play with no bitch. Not one. They couldn't stand a chance with me. I'm knocking bitches, throwing them on their motherfucking head. Damn near breaking bitches' necks. I'm not playing with no bitch. So it's like, that's just the type of people I want to be around. And it's so many men in this fucking industry. If you don't be that type of bitch that stand on your business, you know what they gonna do? They gonna play with you. They gonna run circles around you. I'm not no okay ass bitch, especially going in some like a deal meeting. Just imagine you going in a deal meeting and you sitting there, okay. You know when they bring you that offer, what that shit gonna be. You gotta stand there and be like, look, I invested in this shit and I need my back end. You ain't finna offer me no little shit. I don't care what you said I should have did when I was filming. Yeah. You should have did this. We here to talk about that back end. You're not about to little girl me and offer me some little shit I ain't worth. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to stand on business. So them the type of people I want on my cast. Like, I'm not saying I want them to come to fight, but if you have to fight, I feel like you should fight. It's only a fight. A fight don't last 60 seconds.
Might be 3 seconds.
And you're in a controlled environment. So if you hit the flow, your security go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, why not get your camera time so you can have everybody talking about you, everybody following you. You drop a fucking bottle of cologne with your face on it, you done sold out. Just from being the center of attention on the show. Like, it's 2023, this how you have to play this game, because everybody is into nothing but negative shit.
That's that conversation that's like, okay, whenever you see a show such as a heavy hitter show, you have to think about everything and all the aspects about Heavy Hitters and what it's about. And you know, the Big Three is out, so there's some aspects of that you might catch in there. You have other networks, you know, Love and Hip Hop. You're gonna catch some aspects of that in there. So you have to think about, okay, what really is the point of the show? And it always boils down to like marketing itself. If you ain't marketing yourself, if you're not really showing out, like you coming out here for what? What you doing? If you coming to the show, what you doing on the show? What is it that you gotta show everybody? You feel me? Like, what's the conversation you having? Because a lot of people don't think about it. What's the conversation you having? Because that time you have to shine. You gotta talk about what the business is, what you about to do the next coming up seasons that's coming up. Because you know this is just one show. What else you gonna do after that? That's the conversation to have.
Example, Chicken.
Oh yeah. Oh
Chicken.
yeah.
She came in the house fighting and representing her brand at the same time.
Oh, that's her name, Chicken? Oh, I thought you were talking about.
I was I had podcast earlier and I'm like, she talking about food right now.
I thought she was about to ask us what our favorite type of wings is.
Right, I'm no, like, for real though, this girl named Chick.
Oh, she an artist.
She wasn't even an artist, but she a businesswoman.
Oh, okay.
She a business owner. She own her brand, her clothing thing she got going on. She sell clothes. She came in the house, fought. After she fought, she pulled out her gear. She like, yeah, shop chick like me. She done caught everybody's attention by fighting already. You know what I'm saying? Soon as she finished the fight, girl gone to the back. She fought. Yeah, she got her suitcase. She opened that bitch. She like, yeah, shop chick like me. Goddamn. She pulled out her shit. Everybody like, oh, you feel me? Like,
you know, her pull up was crazy.
Yeah, like she was hanging out the window like, big chicken, 2 C's, ho, big chicken. I'm like,
and she was one of the last people in the house. So for her to get all that attention, being one of the last people coming into the house, that shit was crazy. And listen, she was so dope. She's now an artist, and she made it to the track for the intro.
Yeah,
wow. Not an artist. Whoa. Think about that shit.
Yeah.
She won't even know artist.
Big Chicken.
That's crazy.
And her main part in the song is one of the parts the whole cast was singing throughout the whole rest of the season of filming. Her part is the one.
Anytime, yo, when was that anytime? Everybody went crazy when she jumped in and did her part. Not an artist. Marketing 101.
She said big chicken, main meal, no sides.
She said big chicken, 2 C's, ho.
She
Come
really
shop chick like me.
Yeah, big chicken, 2 C's, ho. Come shop chick like me. Round for round, fit for fit. These hoes can't drip like me. She made that bitch. I was like, hey.
Okay.
She came in there like, you just gotta.
So does everyone bring that kind of energy, or do you expect some people to kind of like not be as as excited as her, but have like a similar background or have the same type of goal as her?
I'm not gonna lie. Once you get casted on a TV show, it's kind of hard to like go in the house without having an issue with someone. Why? Because all the people that's getting casted want an issue with someone. They want to have a fight. They want to be seen. It's an easy way of entertaining without having to actually sit there and like be yourself and authentically talk. You know what I'm saying? So it's just an easy way for them. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, to get seen. So once you get put in that chat, they gonna pick their match and they gonna start coming for you until you actually attack. And once you attack, they gonna call that fade. And my number one thing is stand on what you say. So once they get in the house, they gonna want to stand on what they call. You know what I'm saying? So it's a part of reality TV. That's just you can be just like, for example, your boy Spiral.
Oh, talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he did all that shit on the internet. When it was time to stand on business, he couldn't stand on business, which that's not an issue with me. But if you would have been yourself from the jump on the internet and been like, I'm not no fighter, I would have accepted you more. Cause you know I done went months with you in this chat, and I'm thinking you on this type of time. And I'm actually the host of a show, and you actually going against big dogs. If I knew you weren't on that type of time, I wouldn't even have you in that type of situation. So like,
and everybody personality don't gotta be that hype. You feel me? Like Big Chicken, she got big energy. You have some people in the house that have big energy, but there's some people like, you know, they have that energy, but it's not. How can I say it? It's not more extroverted. It's just in them. You feel me? For example, Oya, like she, you know, she got the energy and vibe. She ain't gonna talk that much, but she on her shit. She on her shit. Like not even just the fights. Like even being out on, we went to do marketing out on the beach. Like she was one of the first people. Like it's not even her challenge yet, and she already networking and connecting with people. You feel me? She done rap to so many people because she an artist. She done rap to so many people. She already got the crowd hyped up and shit like that before her challenge started. So it's a lot of that, you know. You feel me? It's like
kind of like what stage presence. You gotta have stage presence.
Exactly. And you gotta think about it.
She actually came in real wild. She came in and just fought a bitch. Like 4 or 5 rounds. I'm like, y'all good? Y'all wanna go again? She like, yeah, I wanna go again. I'm like, run it. They going round for round. I'm like, god damn, they argue a little bit. Then she like, oh, you wanna go again? Yeah, I wanna go again. I'm like, run it. Like, damn, when y'all gonna stop? But then after that, we also seen that, you know, she's one of those prissy ass. She came in, you would think she's like a
oh
hoodlum.
yeah.
But after she got all that out the way, we was able to see more of her. She's like a prissy ass, pretty ass girl. Like she wasn't gonna do her confessionals without her makeup. Like she pretty as hell.
Is that the one with the dread and she a little skinny?
Yeah, she got red dreads.
Oh yeah, ooh.
Yeah.
I see her fight. And she flipped her hair. I'm like, ooh, damn.
It's the one that went viral on my page. The fight that went viral.
I like her. Keep her.
She's real. She's on heavy hitters. She's on heavy hitters. She's coming back as an OG. I brought back like I'm bringing like 4 or 5 people from the Big 3 experience on to the heavy hitters. Okay. They have like unresolved beef and stuff like that. So I'm gonna let the OGs come back and, you know, handle their shit and vibe with the new cast.
So what's the new location? What's the area gonna be? Where's it gonna be?
It's either Orlando or here.
Oh, okay.
In Miami.
Hopefully it's Miami. That's what's up.
That boy said hopefully he wants to get shot.
He talking about I'm gonna come see Oya.
Or if you see this, I might not.
Hey, bro, thanks for the Lambo you let me borrow the other day, bro. Like. Yeah, bro. That gas money you can't clutch, bro.
Bro, thanks for paying for my mom's surgery. That was clutch. That was clutch, bro. Thanks for that.
What do you guys think about being celibate?
Talking about you, my boy.
Put these niggas on the spot.
Let's talk about Mr. Celibate over here.
Oh man.
Let me give you a little backstory. So we had like a pre-podcast conversation about celibacy and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna expose myself. They're gonna have to bring up some of the shit I said. But basically, I was telling him how, you know, semen retention has like a lot of benefits, and I feel like, you know, you could practice sex without nutting. And then she said I'm wrong for that. So, you know,
practice what type of sex?
I'm saying as long as, you know, you're not penetrating. I'm saying like oral. For me, oral doesn't really count. Like, think about it this way. She talking you off, right? She doing all that stuff. She get tired, but she don't come. Does it really count? What you think, Bert?
So you're celibate because you didn't come.
I'm celibate because I don't participate in vaginal and penile interaction. I don't fuck.
But I don't think it's celibate if you actually letting someone give you like oral, and just because you don't nut, like you're still having sex.
We gotta ask him what he said though. When you said that you would let her start off instead of denying like, yo, like I'm celibate.
Yeah.
I don't do this thing. You'll let her go ahead and start off. Go ahead and top you off.
You see how
He's tired.
Decide not to nut. Decide on top of that. Decide not to nut. Decide not to nut. And then tell her, nah, hey, tap on the head. You're good, baby.
Nah, listen. No. All right. I gotta defend myself.
Wait, I got a question. Okay, so majority of the time,
Yeah.
if a girl is giving you head, right?
Yeah.
More than likely, once it, come up and shit, she's probably gonna try to sit on it or try to do what's next. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what do you do in those type of situations? Do you still let her sit on it and you just don't count because you didn't nut? Like,
All right. So let me double back real quick. So like the original scenario that I was presented with is, what if she back into a corner, pull your pants down, and start sucking? That's different. That's what they say. That's different. I mean, if she do all that and her mouth already on it, what do you want me to be like? Nah. I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna let her tire herself out. And when she tired, I'm like, okay, I feel like it's not working. You know what I'm saying? Like I told them, I communicate effectively enough to the point where we never get to that point.
I think I get what he's saying. I think I understand a little bit because I'm also in like the same kind of journey where I don't actively participate in the actual like sex action, but it's sort of you get a satisfaction out of being able to hold your shit in, because it's like that semen is a part of you, and you don't want to just be giving it out to anybody.
Exactly.
So you can still get that feeling of pleasure.
Y'all just basically saying y'all have morals.
Morals.
I'm not saying I have morals.
It's a strong
it's not
word.
that at all.
It's a strong word, but I know I have self-control is what I think it was. Self-control.
I'm the type of nigga, I'm not gonna cap. Cause like, my homeboy over there, he read some of the shit I be writing. Like, when I get sexually frustrated, I get to that pen and I be sounding like a weekend on my poetry. So like, I know the type of nigga I am. So like, when it does get down to that time, there's gonna be handcuffs, ropes, all that 50 Shades of Grey shit, but I'm just saying, I have self-control not to let that shit out.
So when
you
wait, I wanna be sure. You said when you do get that time, it's gonna be handcuffs and all of that.
It's gonna be demon time. Like, it's gonna be like, my thing is, and like one of the reasons that I feel like I've been successful when it comes to relationships is that I'm the type of person, the first thing I really talk about.
That shit fucking your head up. It's turning you into a weirdo.
No, let me explain myself. My thing is,
a weirdo.
I tell them, what's your fantasy? What do you desire? Because this is gonna sound crazy, it's coming from a guy. Like, I'm the type of guy, like, I receive pleasure off of them being pleased. And I feel like that's why it's been so easy for me to be celibate. Because, like, I got to a point where it's like, it's not for me anymore, it's for you. So like, once you're satisfied, I'm satisfied. So I always ask them, what's your fantasy, what's your desire? And you'll be surprised how 95% of these girls, they say, oh, I want to be handcuffed, I want to be roped, I want to be all that.
I actually know a couple of women that like that type of stuff, but I don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess
they want to be tied up.
Just know when you see me cuffed up, just know. I ain't the only one cuffed up.
He's on some freaky shit.
Weird.
That's on some freaky shit.
I'm real. I'm the type of person. I'm not gonna hide my personality, who I am and shit. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm gonna be like,
right.
yeah, I'm celibate, but
when it's time,
Nah, no, you celibate or you practice some semen retention. Which one is it?
Both. It's mostly the semen retention thing, like I was talking about earlier. A lot of people don't know about an ancient practice that we used to practice back in the day called sexual transmutation. And what that is like you're focusing your sexual energy, your root. Is it your root chakra? I think it's your solar plexus is what it's called. And that's your energy that drives creativity, it drives productivity and stuff like that. And you feel it in your sexual organ. So what I do is whenever I feel like that and I get like this strong urge, I retain that energy and I send it upwards towards my brain and increase my productivity. And then what I do, I'll go write a poem, write some shit, write a story or whatever, or like, go to the gym and stuff like that. It makes me more productive. It's to the point where doing that so much, I feel the energy being transferred to the point where it's like I could go days without sleep and I'll be fine.
I don't know, to that extent.
He had us all lost in like, damn, that shit crazy.
To that extent, I don't know. Because I'm a person that's like, I know how to channel my energy, and I'm going to channel it mostly into business.
Yeah.
And all the time. And like, and I get it. Like, I'm very selective with women. So I get it. Not like, yo, like, nah, girl, like, this not for you. What I got going on here is really not for you. Because one, you could fuck up my shit.
Yeah.
With your energy, you could ruin all my bags. That's one thing. And then the other is like, okay, like, you gonna come in and get too like caught up into what I'm doing and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, now you're basically, what's the best way I could say it? A stalker.
Oh, it's like that.
So now you're basically a stalker. So I get it. You gotta be selective. But, you know, like, saying like, channeling the energy, like, I'm more focused on work. But after work, my guy, like, I need me some, man. Like, once I'm done working.
Well, I don't want you to think that I think something wrong with what you're doing. You know, for me, it's, you know, I'm a country girl. It get weird, but I don't think you're weird. I just think what you're doing is weird, but it's not weird to you. It make you happy. So, as long as it make you happy, that's all, you know, that matters.
Yeah.
Man, fuck all that.
Hey, it's a hard journey, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the first 90 days is the hardest part. And like I was telling him earlier.
And sorry for cutting you off, but I think that's good for you being a male.
Yeah.
Because like I say, male, like, they be like a squirrel. They be out here looking for nuts. So it's like, I feel like that's good for you, you know, doing that and you're a male. Because these other males will mess it up for you. You'll have a female, they'll have a female thinking that you're not even really celibate until they actually have a conversation with you. Because that was me when I first came in here.
Yeah. It sounds crazy because, you know, like we're living like a very sexualized world and stuff. And like I was telling you, like, before the podcast, I had like a lot of trouble with lust growing up. So I felt like it was kind of a way for me to conquer my demon. Was just to like suppress it to the point where, like, even if it's torture and like my body's craving it to the point where like I feel it, I'm just like, nah, let me challenge this somewhere else and be productive.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, for me, I kind of do what he does. Like when he said he works out or channel into, you know, a different, you know, place. You take that energy that you always need to do something. You do that, but it's like for me, I do something creative. You know, I do a sculpture, or like you said, I write a poem, or I work out. It's about holding it in and putting it somewhere else, because all that energy, once you expend it, is gone. You're gonna have to, like, damn, you lost focus, you lose drive, you lose motivation. Exactly. And you don't wanna, you know, mess that up for yourself, because you could have held that in and you could have put it something with that, something that's actually important. You know, if you say you're gonna do something, you gotta do it. If you say, oh, I'm gonna, you know, not fuck with these women, you know, fuck with hoes for like a good amount of time, you gotta stick to it, because it's tough, it's hard, it's like something niggas gotta do. Yeah. And once you say you're gonna do it, you feel a lot better accomplishing that. It builds your confidence, it builds who you are as a person. Yeah. So that's the kind of stuff
fuck all that, fuck them hoes.
Fuck out here.
On a serious level though,
you gotta be focused, you know, gotta have that drive and that energy.
And like, the people are gonna come challenge you, they're like, oh, you celibate? For real? No, Mo. Come here, baby boy. Let me talk to you real quick. Like, they're gonna try to break you, and like something I learned, like the more people that try to break you, like the stronger you become. Cause like I'm the type of person, I meditate a lot. Like I'll go like, shit. I love meditating. I like being in my mind. I like being in the quiet. Like a lot of people are not comfortable like being alone or in their mind. So I feel like that's another thing that kind of breaks them to a point where, like, for example, let's take it to relationships. You finally met the girl you love. You're in a relationship with her. Some girl that looks better comes by, seduces you, and then you fuck. Why? You're weak and vulnerable, and you didn't feel like you're comfortable being alone in that moment. You know what I'm saying? I never cheated, so I can talk like this. Like I could do that shit. Like you felt weak in that moment.
See, he ain't weird no more.
Yeah, like you felt weak in that moment. So instead of holding your wife down, you went from a 10 to go fuck a 5, just because you wanted to not.
Cause she cute, right?
Mm-hmm. That's right. Haitian men don't cheat.
Haitian men don't cheat. I cheat.
That's a lie.
So let's switch it up to dating. We're gonna talk about dating. So dating in 2023, Fetti, do you think it's better or worse? And if you think it's worse, like, what do you think can make it better?
Say it again.
I'm talking about dating in 2023. Is it gotten better or worse? And if it's gotten worse, what you think can help fix that?
I don't know, but me personally, you know, I only can speak for myself. You know, I gotta do or whatever, but I feel like if you're not dealing with someone who on the same type of time as you, it's not gonna work. You know, like, I'm always busy. My nigga always busy. So he understand when I can't be there when he need me there. I understand when he can't be there when I need him there. I have to go out of town and leave for days. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you have to be with someone who understand. And a lot of people just be, they just be wildin'. They just be wildin'. Like, this shit is fucking wild. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, sort of like Russian. Yeah. And it's like, if you don't make sure that that's the right person and before you actually commit, it's not going to go right. Because once you actually move in with that person and learn their true colors and start seeing things that you don't like, you're going to regret, like, committing. So it's like, I prefer people just getting to know each other more before they commit. Like, I feel like sex is cool if you have, like, a partner that you just chill with and y'all got an understanding, but once you commit, you commit. So it's like, y'all just got to get to know each other more, and a lot of things be moving fast, just like time. Like I say, niggas be trying to get a nut, been fuck the hell out this bitch, got her mind fucked up. Oh, that shit was good, girl. You know what I'm saying? And she just fucked.
That's another reason why I'm celibate. Because, like, think about it.
Guy,
like,
she just fucked.
Like, because once you fuck someone, like, you're not only entering their body, you're entering their mind and their soul. So, like, a lot of niggas, they go around like, I don't know why she's so crazy. Nigga, you just fucked the shit out of her one. Like, you fucked the shit out of her.
You done did the dips and
you done
the dabs
guts and she bust, right? Crazy motherfucking bust, right? And then after that, you gonna go and like, okay, let me treat her like a friend. Like, nah, bro, you already made that commitment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some girls feel like once you fuck, you go like once we
that's
fuck, we go together.
Yeah.
That's it. You've
So
entered the commitment at that point in time. That's it.
Literally, you
I
entered.
feel like women need to slow down and have more morals and.
No, don't say that.
I feel like men too.
That's
though.
his kryptonite, bro.
I feel like men too, though.
Yeah.
Men too, not only women, men too. I'm not even gonna put it like that. Men too.
That brings me to my
Like,
next
men
question.
and women should know their worth.
I know my worth. Fucking. But what you gonna say?
Not just going out here fucking on these hoes just to get a fucking nut.
Hey man, that's why I'm successful.
Cause you can get something so much better being patient.
Patient for what? I want to bust that nut.
That means you want hoes all your life. You want a bitch that's just gonna let you fuck
He's still
all
childish.
your life.
He's still childish. Let's give him time to think about it.
Maybe I am childish. I don't know yet.
So you can't get mad and be like, man, that bitch a hoe. She fucking him too. Cause he just
I'm
trying
selfish.
to find a nut too.
I'm a selfish hoe.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you say you a selfish hoe?
Yeah, you gotta fuck me only.
I don't know who he listening to.
You
but he
think
needs to
that's
stop
actually happening? If you fucking on a hoe? A bitch that's just gonna give you her pussy?
Like y'all was saying, if she can dig down, I mean, for me, she might as well. She might as well just fall in love with me. If I'm putting in the most work, she might as well keep coming back.
Have you ever been in love, Peart?
I have, y'all. I have been in love, and I'm telling you,
She broke your heart?
It's not worth it.
She broke your heart?
She broke my heart.
This is a serious question.
Well, what's the next topic?
Alright.
We're not here for me. We're here for her.
Alright. My next question was gonna be, it's kind of like relating to what we're talking about. It was gonna be, so you know, we live in a society and industry where a lot of stuff is forced on us. through TikTok, Instagram, whatever, like there's certain artists, certain people that are forced in our face. Do you feel like there's certain artists, you don't have to name drop if you want to, like you could just name one or two. If none at all, you could just say yes and we can move on. Do you feel like there's certain people that are just forced on us and it's so obvious that you're just like, why is this person always in my face? You're not dropping no names.
No, I'm not gonna drop no names, but I just feel like some people, it's a couple of people that have actually came up and really, you know, like that when it comes to the music business that I feel like just not that good. And I feel like when I first heard the music, it's like it's not that good, but now when it come on in the car, I'm actually singing that shit. And that's something I feel like that's really forced on us. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go in the club, I'm actually jamming to this shit.
Got brainwashed.
But when I first heard the motherfucking song, I remember telling my nigga like, man, that shit whack as hell. But I feel like the girls might actually listen to that shit. And there she go. You know what I'm saying? Like, she outside. That's why I feel like it ain't what I feel like. You just gotta know the right people. Once you know the right people, that's why I like the networking.
I be seeing them, I'm gonna be 100%. I used to get mad that it was being forced on us, but I've always used to turn it off. Like, okay, I could tune it out, but still was mad that it was being forced because I know other people won't tune it off. But now I look at it, and I'm like, you know, you can't really tell the future and what they're gonna do with it.
Yeah.
Hopefully they do something with it. Hopefully. But like it's like that, you know for sure, yo, they just pushing the fuck out of this person. They fucking us up. Like they're doing this shit on purpose. Like, yo, this shit is not. It's not even the music that our normal culture, like what we used to growing up with. It's like it's not even none of that type of music they're pushing out. So you're like, yeah, they fucking us up. They just changing the culture in the game. But then later on, it's like maybe later on, whoever it is, that person benefits from it. So it's like I don't care no more.
But like, I ain't gonna lie, when I first heard Sexy Red, I used to be like, what the fuck is this bitch talking about? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, the more they play her, I'm just like, I'm singing that shit. I'm getting down. And then like, you know, which made me want to actually look at her interviews and check her out and shit like that. And I actually did that, and I fuck with it. I fuck with it.
That's a fact. So you gotta let them take advantage. Like, yo, like they're saying that person ain't pushing. Like, just watch him. Is like, I hope he taking advantage of this opportunity. It's like, yo, like this shit right here. If you don't think about it, you're gonna be broke at the end of the day because the labels is the one making the money right now. But if you actually go ahead and just make sure you planning that future out, like, okay, I'm gonna get this and get that and get that and get that. They're gonna get to that stages where they're unstoppable. Can't stop them. So that's what I like to see. I know you
gotta pay for like marketing teams and all that shit. Cause Chameleon, I actually spoke with her one time, and she basically said that when she dropped Twerk for me, she got a marketing team and she spent $1,000 on it. She actually invested $1,000 into, you know, her marketing team and all that. Well, not her marketing team. One she found, I don't know where she, you know, found them at, but
sometimes you gotta build a team.
$1,000.
Sometimes you have to build a team.
It, you know, it actually helped. So a lot of people, they be think it's possible somebody can make a song and it go viral. It's definitely possible, but you still have to invest in. Like I say, marketing teams, promo. You have to like do things to actually get that shit out there. Whether you're doing a promo run from city to city, state to state, you gotta put yourself out there. So
that's moving that mindset.
Long ride for me, and I'm still going.
That's true, cause you gotta move that mindset from being a creator, cause you creating, you know your shit good, and you like, okay, naturally people gonna go ahead and migrate to the song, but forget that, yo, like, you're local. There's a whole world out there that's not hearing your shit because you're not doing the marketing, you're not pushing it out. And there's even artists to this day, like, I come across that still have not put their music on different platforms. They may be on one, you know, Like I'm happy the sound. I was just about to say I'm happy the SoundCloud rappers they graduated and now they start about Apple Music as the next stage. Cause back in the days it was hard to get a motherfucker to get off of SoundCloud.
What?
It was hard.
It was hard. Especially Dat Piff. See, that's how I know. That's how I know I'm getting old. Dat Piff used to be the mixtapes. What?
Yeah, and a lot of artists also don't know about music business, so especially them SoundCloud.
They don't think about the business at all. They don't think about the business at all.
I used to go do a song at night and drop that bitch the
next day.
Drop that bitch with the pre-mix, all types of shit. I ain't even got a full mix.
7 masters.
Nothing. I just drop that bitch like I got rock shit. I just did tonight. I'm gonna drop that bitch tomorrow.
That shit sound good in the studio, huh? She go home and play that shit on SoundCloud. What the fuck is this?
I used to didn't even notice, because I didn't know shit about it. I just know. I'm like, yeah, he mixed it. That's a pre-mix, bro. I'm like, my shit fire.
I'm laughing because I want to shout out to one of my cousins. He be in Atlanta. He makes music. He makes dope music. And he does this thing called like the car test. It sound good through the speakers, but he do this thing where he take it out, download it, and then play it in his car in like audio, in like the car's audio. And if it don't sound the same, goes right back in the studio and say, "No, I gotta fix this shit. This shit don't sound right."
But that's how I do when I leave the studio. But I also know that it's a pre-mix. You know, you still gotta pay somebody to actually mix that shit. And if you get somebody that actually know how to mix that shit, they can fucking turn that shit up so bad. Like they can hit them dubs on that shit. Hey, like meh. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that shit killing. Like actually get that shit popping. So it's best to get it mixed and mastered. To be honest, I'm up on that real hard now, but back then I was just like, y'all finna hear this shit. I'm finna do a video. I ain't got no marketing team. I ain't got no promo. I don't care. Y'all finna see this shit. I was dropping back to back. $40 session. I'm finna get one for an hour. I got my shit wrote already. I'm in there.
It's a different game now. It's a different game.
Yeah, it's definitely because I have to actually
that investment. Because like nowadays it's like just the studio time is the easy one. And that's what a lot of people be having challenges like, yo, like, do you know how easy the studio time is? So like, pay that 40, that 50.
That 40.
You're good. It's when it comes to master, you're looking at a grind, nigga.
Oh, grand. Gee, 250
But no,
song.
now I got it good. So it's like, I can go to, it's a couple of studios where people just fuck with me. Like, here is one of the places, my nigga got his own studio.
Don't be saying here, man. Let him know you got Triple One Studios, the Great FM. We representing.
You know, I used to work here. The radio station.
The elevation, and that's the conversation about relationships. Because if you got that relationship, then that's making it easy to do business for real. Because you get the people like, you know what, we good. I know you from such time. You did this and that for me. Don't worry about it. We got you. That's 100.
That like motherfuckers don't understand. When I first came here, it wasn't even here. You know, it was still the Great FM, but it wasn't here. That's how long ago, like, I've been on the grind since before then. You know what I'm saying? And I've been following these same people the whole time. Like, no matter how big I get or what TV show I'm on, no matter what, I'm still gonna come back here. You know, so this is like my family. So that's just 100%. What it is. When 100%. I'm doing shit, they help me build. They help me get to certain things. They taught me a lot of business. Don't let nobody take your shit. You know, I learned a lot from being here. So whenever I come up with a new adventure, I'm coming straight here.
That's a fact. You know, that's
I want
important.
my family with me.
That's
you know
important.
what I'm saying? So
just to give them the background, that's how we got connected. You feel me? Just from being in the Great FM, being in the studio and stuff like that. So, you know, just that connection itself grew over the years, and now producing TV shows. You feel me? Like,
one thing about King, if he fuck with you, he gonna make sure he get your shit done. You know what I'm saying? Especially if he know you gonna actually pay him, even if it take you fucking a year. If he fuck with you, he gonna make sure your shit done. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna lie. He hit me up about doing an interview. I shot him a price.
Yeah.
You know, even though he came out to a couple of my events, you know what I'm saying, and fucked with me and showed me love. He hosted a couple of my events. Right. You know, but I threw him a price. But when King called me, what I say?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. You know what I'm saying? But you know, now that I know you actually a part of, you know, what King got going on, you know, I'm gonna respect you and show you more love just off of that, because I know you fucking with a good person, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
It's all about that's all about building for sure, and that's 100%. And that's actually one of the things I talk to people a lot about, like, yo, like that connecting in person and being able to get that real interaction. That's where you're gonna really build at. You feel me? Like, don't ever just do anything just straight offline. Like, get a chance to actually connect with the person in person. Like, have the actual conversation. And that's gonna get you further and build even much better than before.
Yeah, cause when he came and host for me, he hosts, but we didn't actually get the conversate and you know, talk like we should. He conversated more with other people I knew and stuff. Yeah. But me and him didn't actually, like, this time we actually conversating. You know what I'm saying? And I see you really got a little podcast going on. I ain't want to pull up and then he got a phone on the thing. And we sitting right here, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I see what you doing, and not even little podcasts, big podcasts, because I be going in with somebody like, I see your little show. So big podcasts, you feel me? But yeah.
It's all love, man. Y'all got any more questions?
Fetti, I have a lot of questions. You already know me.
I have one. Yeah, I can get mine out the way first. You called your show The Big Three. I want to know, like, I'm into like names and stuff, and how like it's like a two-part question. How did you come up with the name like The Big Three? And is like the naming process, is that something that really like pushes you? Is that something that affects? I know the name is important, but how much effort do you put into giving something a name like The Big Three or like Heavy Hitters?
Okay, so Big Three actually came from, so when it started off, actually Big Three had 3 CEOs. All 3 of us came from Big Lex Baddie Collection Season 1 and Season 2. So we like had a quote unquote friendship. And, you know, we was calling ourselves the Big Three in the house. Like, all the girls in the house, they ain't like us. We was the Big Three, you know? So, when we left Big Lex Baddie Collection, we just actually ran with it because that's what the fans knew us as, the Big Three. You know what I'm saying? Because when they watched the show, that's what when they talked about, the Big Three, they washed up, you know what I'm saying? So that actually became our name to the fans. So after, you know, we decided we wanted like our own show, we was just like, we're going to name it The Big Three, because that's what, you know, the fans already know us as the Big Three. So that's what we named the show. And at first, like I say, it started off as a podcast, but we got the first podcast out on YouTube, but we actually branched it off into our own show. And, you know, nobody never did a show with 3 CEOs. You know, that's just like each cast member having to satisfy 3 different types of people. So, you know, that's why it's called The Experience. You know what I'm saying? We just giving them the experience to be with us for a week, you know, giving them how they would actually be with us for a week, which we also incorporated a boxing match. And that was just for the pilot. But once we filmed the pilot and we figured out like we can do this, So we actually did an official season 1 for the Big 3. So that's how we got it. But now the Big 3 is just me. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, them bitches said fuck it. They was moving off of emotions instead of business. You know what I'm saying? They basically said fuck it. They took down all the cast content off the page during the time we about to air. They tried to block the money. They tried to put episodes on YouTube. Matter of fact, they put 2 episodes. That's why we had to drop 4 episodes at one time. Because they put 2 episodes on YouTube. I got it taken down the next morning, you know what I'm saying? But it still was like 1,000 people on each video. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, once it was reported as a copyright issue, they couldn't post no more. So they didn't even get a chance to post the 4 full episodes, and the next day they had took it down or whatever. And, you know, I just went on about my business. I made sure I had full control of everything when it comes to the paperwork. And I just feel like me as an appreciated CEO, these cats who actually came out here and filmed and put on the show for free of charge, they deserve to be exploited. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just handling it by myself right now.
So it's just you?
Yes, but it's still the Big 3 because it's Aaron and that's who they see.
Okay. All right.
So that's basically where the Big 3 come from, because we started off as that.
And the second part, like the heavy hitters, is that like something similar, or is it just...
The heavy hitters, it's definitely a reality show. I got the word heavy hitters because the people that watch me on TV, that's the type of person they look at me as, a heavy hitter. Like, I done fought, I never lost fights. You know, I won one of the shows I was on. Like, everything I did was giving heavy hitter. From selling out on lashes, selling out on lingerie, doing my music, you know what I'm saying, popping my shit and standing on business. It gives very much heavy hitter. So that's what I want, a bunch of little heavy hitters coming up under me. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if they shoot right past me. I don't care. I just want to see me actually put somebody on and it actually counts. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. And a bunch of people that's known as heavy hitters, more than likely they came from nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I want to show people that's actually out here getting money illegally to actually getting money legally. You get what I'm saying? It's easy. You don't even have to have a high school diploma to jump in this business and pop your shit and make money.
The accessibility is like anyone can do it. You just gotta have the right.
You can be a felon. You can't even go get a job being a felon. You know what I'm saying? But you can come be on the heavy hitters and get seen and pop your shit and stand out and elevate and go up.
Yeah, it's nice that you're giving them that platform.
So speaking about the reality TV show, would you ever have like a family TV show?
Yes, actually, being due to the fact, the situation I was just talking about with the Big 3, I was thinking about writing a series on it and actually, you know, put that shit out. But I have to do my research on actually getting people to be these characters and what I can do and how I can do it, because I don't want to put no series out and I have to take it down. So that's what I'm looking into right now, trying to, you know, like I say, understand the business and move correctly so everything will be cool. But I actually want to retell this story in like a movie series type thing.
That's big, that's big.
That's really huge for sure. And it takes a very creative mindset and business mindset to even think about, oh, I'm gonna just turn my experience into an actual product, an actual show or movie. So it's really dope to see that. And one of the dopest things too, and I've been talking about this for years, like documentary. So when you have that documentary type of style, like it becomes like priceless, because especially nowadays, a lot of networks love documentaries, especially Netflix. Love
Lifetime,
documentaries. Lifetime.
BET. The BMF girl about to drop her shit October 5th.
Yeah.
She's retelling the story. And you know, it's so many of my fans that be in my inbox like, what happened with you on the Big Three? What happened? What happened? Oh, they said this, they said that. Some people think that I just like snakily snatch this shit up from them. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a whole bunch of different thoughts and people thinking this and people thinking that. So it's like, I feel like if I do a series, they actually gonna watch that shit because they want to know what actually happened. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like people need to know. Because I put a lot into this project. You know what I'm saying? And for people to play with me the way they did, you know, I feel like people need to know.
No, that's a fact. That's a definite fact. Sometimes, you know, you just like, you know, I ain't gonna do the whole online shit, but sooner or later you gotta tell the story.
Yeah, that's I have a little bit on my page. You know, I had to go live and speak a little bit about it. But like I said, NDA, you can't like go into details. But I can say this. I love my friends, but I don't love them enough to go along with them to breach a contract that I have signed. You get what I'm saying? I'm a businesswoman. So if you cut me off and start moving dirty, because I chose not to take side with you and breach my contract and mess up my bag, then that's not my problem.
Yeah, we definitely understand that.
So it's like once I realize I'm dealing with some funny bunny shit that's gonna breach their contract, what else is there for me to do besides go make sure I own all this shit when I'm sitting here knowing we haven't did all this shit yet? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't feel like I snaked nobody. I just did what I had to do because I invested too much time and money into this shit.
Honoring the contract. That's what it is. Straight up.
You know?
I hear.
It took me how long to finish paying you for production?
Took a couple months.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit expensive for somebody who's like independently doing stuff. So I'm not finna just let nothing go to waste that I put my time into. Some people get in their feelings and they be like, man, just fuck it. I ain't doing it no more. I'm not that type of person. Like, I'm gonna jump every hurdle that come my way. If all three of us would have actually did a LLC, I would have figured out how the fuck I'm gonna get them bitches up out the way. Like, I'm not playing, bro. I'm not playing, bro. I'm not playing. Like, that's just what it is. I'm not playing.
And that sound like final thought moments right there. That's a final thought.
Don't play with these people, man. Don't let them. I ain't letting nobody else play with me, bro. Nobody.
Talk that shit, cause you a heavy hitter.
You're
a heavy hitter.
Shit. I'm not letting nobody else play with me, bro. I'm not. I'm sorry. Like, I done been played with a lot. I've been through a lot just to get to where I'm at now. So, and I'm trying to get further. So it's like I'm not finna play.
And that's one of the biggest, I'll say for me. And it's an attribute to like, you know, listen, like, I understand how you feel, but this is what I said I was gonna do. This is what I signed on the paper that I was gonna do. I get how you feel, but I wrote this out. I gave my word, and I'm gonna go in and follow through the word how it is supposed to be done. Because it fucks up a lot of business, a lot of relationships. So I get that 100%. Like, in me, like, just the same way you like, yo, like, I love you, and if you don't fuck with me, it's cool. But I know for me, I'm doing the right thing. And that's what it is.
That's what it is.
Period. Business first.
Like Young Thug said, business is business.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So any final thoughts, Fetti? Any final message you want to give out?
Yes, I want everybody that see this video to follow me on Instagram at Fetti, FETTI_Fein, FEIN. I want you to subscribe to my YouTube. I want you to check out Slam Dunk. It's been out for a while now, but I still want you to go bump that.
Keep pushing.
And I want you to also follow Official Heavy Hitters _ That's the new show page. We slowly going up. We've been going up. We got more followers right now than people who done had their page for a year. So it's like, it's entertaining. We going up. I got a lot of people on my cast that's popping their shit. So yeah, and also tune in to the Big Girl Experience. Link in my bio is on V1 TV Network.
Doing it.
Round of applause, y'all. Round of applause. It's real talk, man. I got my boy L, got my co-host. We'll wrap it up, man. Thank y'all.
Hey, yo, streets, turn me up.
Welcome to Death Row, bitch. Don't be popping your shit if you ain't gon' slide. Welcome to Death Row, bitch. Hoes be swearing they down till it's time to ride. Welcome to Death Row, bitch. Stand in your business when it's your turn to hit. Welcome to Death Row, bitch. You can get right for your shit for joking like Chris. Welcome to Death Row, bitch. Don't be popping your shit if